It's a new chapter for Georgia State football. The hiring of seasoned head coach Dell McGee looks like the beginning of great things to come.
I always wanted to be a head coach. Thought this was a perfect opportunity.
Although his journey as a Panther has only just started, McGee is no newcomer to the ways of Georgia.
I'm from the state of Georgia. I got my teeth cut here in the state. Been here for 22 years coaching.
His legacy as an assistant head coach, including his participation in a national championship with the University of Georgia, is only a preview of the goals he has moving forward.
I always want to win championships. I've always been part of winning programs.
As the new head coach of the Panthers, McGee believes that a large part of the team's success comes from them getting to know each other and building on the skills they already have.
We're trying to connect and learn each other's whys, and we feel like if we know each other's why, then we can play harder for one another because we know the real nuts and bolts and really what makes each player and coach tick, and that makes you work that much harder for your brother.
This mindset is how McGee plans to create the discipline and standards built into practices and translate them into wins come game time.
We have to set a standard of how we do things, and we believe that the way we practice, the way we meet, the way we do walkthroughs is ultimately going to be the way that you perform on Saturdays.
For McGee, being able to create a successful football team is more than just making good plays. It's about bringing out the best in good people. It takes building a relationship with everyone involved off the field as much as when they're on it. According to McGee, a winning team doesn't come from talent alone. It's much more than that.
Coaches holding their players accountable, then ultimately our players holding each other accountable is really the big goal of things. And as we progress through the season, we got to see more of that, and hopefully that will transcend into a championship-type football team.
McGee and the other coaches are invested in choosing the right players for the team and helping them develop into successful individuals.
We're trying to build a foundation now, and we know we still got to recruit and bring in guys as the next seasons progress, but hopefully we're going to identify the right student athletes that will uphold the standard on and off the football field.
The head coach doesn't just want players who know the game. He believes the way players and coaches blend together translates into how they gel and perform together.
We felt like they met and showed qualities on the football field, and then when we met them in person, their character and their demeanor and just everything about them kind of fit what we want in our student athletes. So it was a perfect marriage from that standpoint.
McGee wants players who fit his team and hopes the team he builds will match the expectations of each player.
When the guys go off to bigger schools and it doesn't necessarily work out or they're not playing as much as they want to, felt like being here in the city of Atlanta, there's going to be a lot of guys that want to come back home and play Division I football at a high level.
As head coach, his goal isn't just to build a winning squad, but to create a space where athletes know they will be supported and accepted. A place where they can hone their skills, build lasting connections, and make this team their second home. In Atlanta, this is Cely Regnier, GSUTV.